These conversations contain mature themes and listener discretion is advised. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome to Living Truthfully, the podcast. Episode 37. My goodness, I'm so excited about this particular episode. Thank you for all the feedback that you're giving me. Thank you for all the comments that you're sharing with me and for sharing this podcast. I'm very grateful for the growth that it's having because of you. I want to encourage you, please just tell us what you think. Tell us what these stories are doing for you. Tell us whether you identify with some of these stories, whether you agree or disagree. Thank you for the guys who have done that, but I want to encourage you, please don't just listen. Listen and give us feedback. We live for that feedback. Scars and Stilettos, the new series that we have started. A series about the heart that men get from women, and I don't want this to become a gender war. At this point, I just want to be able to share stories about how just different things, subtle things, can be life-changing for us men.
Scars and stilettos, scars and stilettos, scars and stilettos. It's time that you let go of them scars and stilettos. I know you're afraid of it.
Last week we had Danish Odongo. And he told us his story and how, heartbreak sent him to have to see a psychiatrist, how it led him to anxiety. And for me, that was an eye-opening story because I learned that many people identified with this story. Today I have a friend of mine, a man whom I actually respect, an intellectual. We've been working with him for the last couple of months. And I've enjoyed his company. He's one of the most hilarious men you've ever met. I will not say his name, so for the sake of identity protection, we will not say his name, but we will call him the Intern because he is really my intern. But we'll also say that, as you listen to this, realize that it may contain some mature themes. And so, viewer discretion, listener discretion is advised, especially for those who are underage and may not be able to understand conversations around relationships. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to welcome with me the man who believes that the best meal a man can get is ugali and omena. Give it up for the Intern!
No, it's fine. It's on ugali and omena.
That's the best
it's
meal
the best
a man.
meal you can ever eat.
I disagree. There's no way I can eat something that is still looking at me.
Huh?
Yeah. The omena, it's still looking at me.
They always say that you keep the eye contact.
You keep eye contact?
Yeah.
When you're eating?
When you are talking to anybody, you must keep the eye contact. So that's the logic.
Is that a logic that you carry with into every other meal? Would you like to keep eye contact with chicken?
That's why I prefer omena.
Hey, Mr. Intern, how are you, sir?
I'm fine.
It's good to see you. How have you been?
Good to see you too. I've been fine.
It's been a couple of weeks since we've hung out.
Yeah.
What have you been doing with yourself?
Doing exams.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How are those going?
We are trying.
You're trying. How many more papers to go?
2.
What are they?
It's called counseling and social psychology.
Social psychology. I should tell people that you're a master's.
Okay.
You're doing your master's now. Do you want me to say what you're doing your master's in?
Yeah, sure, you can.
You're doing a master's in criminals. In
criminology.
Criminology.
And social order.
Criminology and social order.
Yeah.
That's a problem, though. You are always out of order. So I don't understand how you're doing social order as a study. Or are you doing it for yourself?
No, I'm trying to understand why I am always in disorder.
And you're studying it at the university?
The only university with the article there.
The only university with the article there?
Yeah.
Okay, I think let's move on quickly to the subject of today's conversation because, I was in prestigious university, but I shall not talk about it. What high school did you go to?
Hey! my friend. We went to school.
Mm-hmm. Which high school did you go to?
Located in the land of doctors and professors.
Which land is that?
Don't allow me to embarrass.
No. Please go ahead and embarrass me.
My school. Agoro Sare High School. Don't know, Agoro means to design. Agoro in my mother tongue.
Yes.
To design. And then Sare means to design an intellect. So we were not being taught in our schools. We were being designed.
Okay. I saw the school when I took the trip to Oyugis.
Yeah.
Agoro Sare.
Yeah.
Secondary school.
Yeah.
Secondary.
No, high school. How do you call it a secondary?
Sorry.
It is high.
You see, for me, I don't understand because I was in an academy.
That's it. It's a holiday camp.
No, an academy.
Anyway.
You're here because you have a very interesting story.
Sure.
And, you told me this story and it was both hilarious in a sense, but I know it carries a lot of weight for you. And it's a story of something that happened to you in Form 2.
Yeah, sure.
Tell me the story again.
This time that we had a science congress.
So you're in Agoro Sare?
Yeah.
You're going for a science congress?
No, it was being hosted in our school. Actually.
Oh, it was hosted in your school?
Yeah, yes. Our school hosted it. No, the science congress, there are ladies and not ladies actually. There were girls by that time. It's not appropriate to call high school girls ladies anyway. There were girls and I don't know, there you prove your manhood by how I've talked with this one. She gave me her contact, this and this. We even exchange blazers. So there's this particular ones. Yeah, so
for the day or forever.
Some exchange forever.
Your parents are paying for your uniform and you're giving it to another girl in high school.
No, but we are a social being. The school is not only to teach you academics, also.
No, I mean it's okay to get to know the girl, but give her. What do you wear?
I don't know. You act as if you come from a utopia society. Anyway, yeah. So I went to this lady. She was coming from Kisumu Girls, and by that time Kisumu Girls had just led in national world in Swahili. They were the best. So I went to introduce myself. I was very timid. I was very tiny. Just imagine the way I am right now. Now just imagine 9 years ago. How tiny I was.
Much smaller. But tell me, what attracted you to this girl?
By that time in high school, I was actually being attracted by the air. Because I could not stand ladies that shave their hair. Now her hair was well kept. Yeah, it's like it was nice. So in high school, if you see somebody who has cut their hair, you say, this comes from a very primitive school, something like that. And then one thing that always attracts me to ladies, the dimples. It was there.
So she had nice hair.
Yeah.
And she had nice dimples.
Yeah, and then she was somehow chocolate.
In her complexion.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I went, I was stammering. And I told her, I introduced myself. And by that time, you don't know anything. No, by that time, we used to cram like them story, the lines. So this particular one that I had crammed all my life. All my life. So I greeted her, and then I told her, I'm meeting you for the first time, but it seems like I've known you forever. That was a punchline. And she told me, excuse me, she told me, yeah, I'm and can you be my girlfriend? Just that clear. I didn't go around the bush. I don't know what are you studying, which form, what. And then she told me that I can't date shorter guys.
Wow.
That one, punchline. No. One thing about me, no sooner had I started than I ended. I'm that brief.
Wow. You're making fun of yourself and your height. But she tells you she can't date a shorter guy.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? What happened immediately after that?
It crushed me. Totally. It crushed me. I remember just going back to my class and just sleeping. It crushed me. It crushed everything about me. Yeah, that confidence. People said that I'm very jovial. All those, because people define me that this guy is that jovial guy, and now a person brings a new identity into me. Something that I've always known is with me, but I have never allowed it to define me because people always define me at it's that jovial guy. Yeah.
So now this thing, you've always known you're short.
Yeah.
But it's never defined you.
Yeah.
You've found other things to identify yourself with.
Yeah.
But now it's thrown back in your face. And you're told, I cannot date a shorter guy. What was the impact of that?
Okay. Most people don't understand this. At Form 2, it's a stage of adolescent. So it's like you are trying to bring out like the manhood in you. It's like a seed trying to sprout. Yeah. And then the least you expect is people that will suppress that growth. So to me, I was trying to manifest this kind of like I can also be a man. I can also talk to ladies. I can also convince them because all my girlfriend, not all my girlfriend, all my friends in class, they say, over the holiday I had this boyfriend, I had this girlfriend, we did this, and they used to make fun of me, something like that. So when you make like your first shot and then you are suppressed, there are two things that happens. Either you will not grow, it will just shut you down completely, or you will try to force to be accepted, because obviously rejected people always once accepted, even if it means to compromise your destiny to get it.
So the choice was to be either to suppress yourself.
Yeah.
You felt to suppress that manhood, that man you are trying to bring out.
Yes.
So either suppress him or make him aggressive.
Yes.
What did you choose?
I withdrew completely. Yeah. So I even lost flavor for ladies, because I just saw them like one of us. How I dressed them, how I treated them. I was just scared of them just raising something to do with friendship, and it affected me all along my life.
So are you saying that through your high school you never dated or never asked another girl?
Never.
From 3, from 4, nothing.
From 3, from 4 to the university, never.
You're doing your master's degree now.
Yes.
Which means you've completed 4 years of an undergraduate degree.
Yeah.
And you're just about to you're completing your theory.
Yeah.
For your master's.
On Saturday.
At this age, have you ever asked any girl to be your girlfriend?
Never.
Because of what happened in Form 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. It also made me to embrace the fact that I'm actually short. I never saw it until she told me. So I started looking around, people around me. I could say the guy is tall, the lady is always short. Even I was addicted to the Nigerians movie. I've never seen a girl who is tall. Now I think maybe she was right. Yeah, she was right.
So you're saying you've never seen a tall girl with a short guy?
Yeah.
Dating?
In my exposure.
Together, yeah.
Never.
So she was right?
Yeah, she was right.
Short guys can't get girls?
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
Because people keep saying, how will you protect her? How will you carry her? How will you people have sex? How all those are kind of things. And when you start imagining maybe she's tall and she's heavy, so now, and no, the worst thing about me, I'm short and I'm like Kawani JB now. Yeah,
small body frame.
No, small. You are trying to sugarcoat it. Just say tiny.
So you know, I think I want people to understand the impact that rejection can have, and especially how it's done. How old are you now?
I'm turning 26 in December.
26.
26, yeah.
Never had a girlfriend, never dated.
Never.
Have you kissed a girl?
Never. No! I've been kissed by one. As you remember.
That does not count. She pecked you on the cheek.
No. I always I feel bad when you try to water it down. It was a kiss. The lipstick remained on my chin. It was a kiss. It was not a peck. It was a kiss.
It was a kiss.
You want them to know who kissed me?
Yeah, you can tell them. Please, go ahead and tell them.
I hope she's listening.
Yeah, I'll make sure she listens.
And no, she had the privilege of kissing me for the first time.
She was the first woman to ever place her lips on any part of your body.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Kaleche.
Kaleche who?
Mumu.
The one and only.
The one and only.
You came from being rejected by a Form 2 girl in Kisumu High School to being kissed on the cheek.
In fact, no, you are putting it lightly. First of all, she embraced me. It was a tight hug. Like, was it for like 3 minutes? Yeah, just feeling the warmth. And then she, you're joking. You're not serious. No, I hate it. And then it's like you were jealous of me when we were in the lift. No, they told me, can you remove those, I don't know, lipstick? People have just left them.
I was going to walk with you in Westlands. I didn't want people seeing you with lipstick.
It was me they were going to see, not you. How will people know that I was kissed anyway?
Forgive me.
Let's continue.
So you've never asked a girl out?
Nah.
You've never been intimate with a girl?
No.
There's a story of something that happened in university.
Yeah.
Tell me about this story.
Now, this one, as you relate with the boys, especially at the university, you share hostels and you see people bring the girlfriends. I know, so now people even start questioning you. Because one thing with the university, there must be things that should keep you busy. If it's not, you are a party animal, you are people that like ladies, or you are a CU guy, or you are a football guy. Me personally, it's football that used to keep me busy.
So you're outside. You're saying outside the academics.
Outside.
You're identified with something.
Yeah, it was just football and hanging around male friends.
Were you playing football?
No, just watching and betting. All those. Those are the kind of things that used to keep me going in campus. Let me say, keep me going. Because I was not a politics person. I was just in football. So as you continue staying with people and you see people coming with girlfriends, and even ladies starts to question you, are you gay? In fact, there's a friend of mine to tell me, when you come uko na shida, unamaliza tu for 4th year yote na yo hata hujapata hata nini hivyo. So another thing, it makes you also to doubt yourself. Am I really a man at that point? Because
and so they're making fun of you because you've not had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you've not been intimate sexually with any of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I used to have a lot of female friends. In fact, I've been like, people always call me like a connector. I've connected people to date.
So it's not that you're not
I've
afraid.
always been called to intervene when people have problem with the relationship, because they say that he is no threat. You just will intervene without any interest.
So you're not afraid to speak to women?
No, I'm not
it's
afraid.
It's just that relational part of opening up yourself into a relationship. That's a problem.
I talk to that. That's why I told you that I rarely hug ladies. Just greet them. To me, any relationship with ladies is just formal. That's why the other day I told you that I told a lady that she's fat, and you told me, no, you are not supposed to say that. But she's just like, before she's a lady, she's a human being by the end of the day. So
you're about to be kicked out of this studio.
So to me, just relating with ladies is just like any other relationship.
It's like relating with your brother.
Yeah.
So you don't see anything special about them.
No, I don't see anything special.
But please don't go calling ladies fat. Just sound advice.
So how do you call them?
Call them by their name. You don't have to comment about their weight.
Anyway. So
you're in high school. You're in university. What year was this? 4th year?
Now, 4th year. So we had moved to city campus. So this time around, we had rented an house. Now, all my roommates, they had gone home that night.
What university was this? Just to create the context.
My friend, the only university located in the land of doctors and professors. Why do you want people? Why do you want people to see like their university looks like
Just say the name of
a
the
village
university.
polytechnic?
Just say the name of the university.
My friend, the only university not named after a dead person. What do you? Maseno University.
Okay, so you're in 4th year Maseno University. You've moved to the city campus and you've rented a house.
Yeah.
Where is the house?
So it's Nyalenda Estate.
Nyalenda. So it's a house you're staying with some of your friends?
We were staying four
of you.
And to make the matters worse, the day before people went home, all of them brought their girlfriend. Imagine you're sleeping like the upper bed, and somebody is busy tilling the land
on the bed under you.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know how that would make me feel.
No, you just put an earphone, and then you just listen to this song. Nishike mkono bwana.
I didn't mean to laugh, but it's funny.
Usiniache bana, usini. Yeah.
Okay. So your friends are being intimate right in front of you.
Yeah.
You've never had a girlfriend. You've never been intimate with one. What do you do?
So, in Kisumu, there's something in sociology called division of labor and specialization, which means that in every aspect of our life, people are specialized to do certain jobs, so that you don't have to stress yourself. If you have money, you just go and buy what you want.
Yes.
So Kisumu is well known for prostitution. Well known. Daytime, nighttime, at affordable price. So I said, no, I cannot finish campus. I'm not sure whether I can function like, no, people used to make fun of me. Convincing a lady to me is also difficult, because maybe I'm relating with them. They see me as a friend, because the first impression always make to ladies that, okay, it's a formal relationship. Now trying to cross the line and starting to do this, it becomes like weird. Now talking to them becomes difficult. So I remember I had 500 shillings. I went and changed so that it can be 100, because maybe those people may not give me change. So I put some in the socks. So there's this path where
you put it in the socks.
In the socks, yeah. And then I only remained with 300, because I guessed like I shot it 200, and then for a room is 100 shillings. So first of all, it's like a path where you pass. So first of all, I passed. They called me. I ignored. I passed. Then I went. I stood.
So you're passing in a place where the ladies of the night are.
Yeah. No, it was daytime.
Oh, it was daytime.
At 2.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
So they're calling at you, but you're ignoring.
Yeah, I was afraid, shaking.
I can imagine.
So, and then I passed like 3 times until one of them came and told me, in my mother tongue, oh, you have been passing me. Let's go for a shot. No, I was shaking. I think she realized I was that timid. Yeah, so by that time I was very addicted of pornography movies. Highly addicted, because Anyway, that was like, yeah, sometimes you find you are solace. Yeah, so she told me 300 shillings. I told her, no, I 200 shillings. Sawa, 20. My friend. So she reached, entered the house, she closed the door. Then,
So where have you gone?
In a room now.
It's a room that you pay for.
Yeah, it's where they operate the release room. My friend, I was shaking. No, I didn't realize that when you are shaking, even the policeman cannot be at attention.
Wow.
I was shaking, and then she told me, "Don't be afraid." And then she started undressing, but I told her that I don't want to have sex. I told her.
What did you want?
I told her, I just want to touch. I told her like that. I just want to touch, to use my fingers, and then I go away. I don't want to have sex. I was afraid. And then she told me, okay, it's okay. She told me it's okay. So she undressed. My friend, I was surprised. No, these people, when you see them from outside, they dress smartly. My friend, when I saw that thing on 3D.
What did you see?
Have you ever seen this chapati they sell for 10 bob?
No, what do you mean?
That's how the breasts were.
Please explain.
No. I don't know when you see her, like, with, I don't know what they use to put that thing to stand as if it's
so like a padded bra,
like it's pointing at as if it's at noon. My friend, when I saw that thing, it was like when the sun. Have you read this book, When the Sun Goes Down?
So she had, when you met her in the streets, how you're saying her breasts were all
she was smart. Yeah.
When she removed her clothes, they were drooping.
It was not that drooping, but I had an image of women, because the only women I've seen at a naked level are the pornographic women. So I had that image. So this is what I expected. Yeah, so I've seen pornography where they touch. There was nothing to touch. It was just there to clap, something like that.
I wish you guys could see the gestures he's doing in the studio.
So I told her, okay. And then fairly a brown lady when you see her, but the thighs were black. It was bushy. The government should really invest in clearing the mouth forest. It was really bushy. So yeah. So that was my experience. This is the first time I'm getting.
So this is the first time you're seeing a naked woman live?
Yeah, like in 3D.
So did you have sex?
Let me continue. So she said, okay. So I started like moving with my finger, and then she told me that if you do it like this, utaniacha na queue. She told me like that. So it is safe. You just put on a condom. I didn't know how to put on a condom because I tried it. It kept jumping. So she helped me. The condom
kept jumping.
Yeah. So she helped me. At first I undressed. So those people can make you feel like you have a weapon of mass destruction. like the acclamation. Yeah, the weapon I have can only work with Al-Shabaab, but she makes you think that we are just about to bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
So she made you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, because it was for the first time. So she helped me. I put on a condom, and then I started. I don't know. It was like after 4 pumping, and then condom burst.
Oh no!
And then she told me, "No, toka." She told me like that in a hurry. Toka. Yeah. So nikatoka. It was like it was not even more than 5 minutes. I don't know. So that was my experience. So immediately, without even thinking, I was afraid. I was scared. I went to take PEP because I was not sure.
That's the drug that you take if you feel you've been exposed to
yeah,
the
HIV and
virus.
yes, yeah. But I don't think I was there because she told me. I asked her, "Is it dangerous?" She told me, "No, hata jamwaga hakuna shida, wewe usiogope." She told me like that. But to me, I was very afraid. I was scared. I was telling, I don't know, God, forgive me. This is what you have been protecting me from all this time. Because and it kept hunting me that maybe it's the first time I'm trying and the first time I'm contacting HIV and AIDS. And with a prostitute, how will I explain to people? People have always known me as that guy, that if you're looking for like a virgin, it's the only guy that existed in our class. So I was ashamed. I was afraid. So I went. We went to the hospital. They told me, "Come with your partner." How do you come with a partner? So I had to bribe them 1,000 shillings. So I took the PEP. Side effect: you will keep vomiting, diarrheaing. I took them like for 30 days. I went for another testing. I was fine. Yeah, I said, yeah, thank you, God. So that is also another experience that repelled me completely from ladies. Yeah. So it started with being rejected, being told I'm short. This one led me to a prostitute. The experience with the prostitute now. So now, in fact, that's why I was asking you, what do people enjoy in sex? Because me, I never enjoyed mine. Yeah.
You know, we're laughing, but this is a very serious story.
Yeah, it's a very serious story. But I was just thinking, because we have so many people, like when you bring up like a boy child, like that kind of exposure, maybe relationship. And I never told you that I have spent like all my life in a boys' school. So I've been socialized around boys.
Even in primary school?
Yes.
It was all boys?
Yes, it was all boys.
Okay.
I've been socialized about with the boys. Now being exposed to this, I don't know, sometimes you don't know how to seduce the ladies, maybe. So when you don't know, or when you are rejected, you will try to look for acceptance. And maybe it's readily available in prostitute because it's just money. There's no emotional connection. There's no like dates or anything else. So I was just thinking when I just got back to my sense, I was just thinking how many people like me that also went through that journey, but they were not like, maybe they contacted STI, HIV and AIDS. I was just thinking because I'm sure I'm not the first one to have that kind of experience.
I'm sure you're not.
Yeah.
Today you told me something. You think you might be ready to date?
I said, I think that I'm ready to date. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I don't also feel it. So it's just thinking. They say that dating is something emotional. Emotion has to do with something with feelings, because I'm starting to get my confidence. My confidence is growing each and every day.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, and I want to thank you because the first time I started working with you, I told God, why are you bringing this big person in my life to belittle me? I said, no, you are big in a person. You're big in your attributes, in your thinking, in your achievement, and yeah, you are working with a very small person. And I just concluded that God especially brought in my life to provoke the possibility of massive transformation, and I'm seeing it each and every day. So my confidence is growing. How I dress ladies is changing. Yeah, I'm developing. That's another level of interest, respect for ladies. I'm starting to view them like differently, but the experience is still at the back of my mind. Yeah.
Thank you for the kind words you've said, but more importantly, thank you for sharing your story. do you know that your height has nothing to do with how people view you?
I don't know. Okay, now I see people define me more with my thinking. Because I told you I've been invited in some spaces where people want to know, like, how do you talk? How do you think? And you help in encouraging me to start writing, because I never believed I could write before. So like when somebody reads my article, so I think you will not see the short person. You'll say like a thinker, a critic. People say that I'm a critic. I criticize everything. It's okay. Yeah. So it's true. It does not define, but in some. But you should explain it to ladies. I don't know, because let me show throw the question back to you. Have you ever dated a lady taller than you? You are thinking.
Have I ever dated? Maybe not dated, but have I tried? Yes, I've tried.
How did you? But you are not short. I was just thinking of somebody. Like,
I mean, she was much taller than I was, and
with heels.
No, even as a person.
Okay.
And I shot my shot. I don't think she did not take me because I was short. Maybe for other reasons, but you try. You try because you believe you have something that you're bringing to the table, not just your height. I understand preference. And here, I want to speak to the ladies as well and say, I understand preference. Because some people like them big, small, tall, short and sweet. Even us guys, we have preferences about what we think is beautiful and what we prefer to be seen with or what we find attractive. But I think for me, the message from your conversation is about rejecting people for how they look, and telling them that I'm rejecting you because you're short or because you're dark or because you're fat. We shouldn't call ladies fat. But, I don't think that's kind. And you know what? For me, as we end this conversation, I want to make a prediction. I want to make a prediction that you'll be very successful.
Thank you. So long as you continue flapping and I catch your wind beneath my wings, then I'll be lifted.
I think
so
you'll be
continue flapping.
I think you'll be successul out of your own right. I think you're clever.
You can't do it alone, my friend.
Yeah, but you I agree. I've not been made by myself.
Yeah,
I have good friends. I have a producer right here, super producer who has made this podcast what it is. But there's something I'm trying to say here, that you're more than your height and your weight, or the lack of it.
But I'm 49 kgs.
Oh, wow. Yeah, let's not discuss mine. And I can't wait to see what God does with you. And I hope one day, the people who saw the short man will be able to look at you and see the most influential man that they've met. That's my prediction for you.
Thank you.
And that's my hope for you.
Thank you.
How do you feel about yourself today?
Many boys, maybe in high school, are going through what I went through, identity crisis. And I think it's appropriate for parents to know, especially about the boy child, to know about their sexuality when they're active. That one thing that it's in them that. No, when you affirm it, like to your son that this is who you are, and they hear that voice, the first time they hear a good voice about themselves from the parent, and it sinks deep in their spirit, then it does not matter who tells them the opposite one, because they say that this is my parent. I've spent all my life with him, and this is what he sees in me. So like that kind of affirmation. They say that ladies are the one who needs affirmation. You are beautiful like this. But even us as men,
we need affirmation.
And as boys, especially boys trying to grow up and they're just trying to go through the traffic of masculinity, you need that kind of affirmation. Yeah, because some people go in drugs because of those kind of demeaning words, because they find like now drugs will accept you, all this kind of things. I'm happy because mine helped me to just shrink completely. So I don't know the journey of others. Yeah. So what I wanted to say, what I was telling that the reason why I need you, the reason why you are playing a very big role, because I told you that for this time I was reading the 4 Gospels, and Jesus was great, yeah, but it took John the Baptist to introduce him to the crowd and to say that now he is ready to continue. He's ready to perform what he was called to perform. So I have a match. Somebody may look to be smart or what, and sometimes you need a sponsor that will introduce you to your next level in life. Because if you could do it alone, maybe you may not be accepted or may not be that effective.
I am happy to be a John the Baptist. And on that note, see you next week. Cars and with more scars and stilettos. This is Living Truthfully.
Scars and stilettos, scars and stilettos, scars and stilettos. It's time that you let go of them scars and stilettos. I know you afraid of it. I know why you scared. I know why you feel like some of them scars ain't healed, but I know you can feel